Arizona Democrats will be keeping a close eye on tonight's debate as they try to decide who to vote for.
Arizona's presidential preference election is March 17th and early voting is already underway. 3TV's Jason Berry is live at the state capitol. So what are you seeing with the early ballots, Jason?
Well, a lot of people like to cast their vote right when they get their early ballots, but the majority of Arizona Democrats will likely wait until they see more debates and know for sure who's dropping out of the race.
Is Bernie Sanders your guy? What about Mayor Pete, Joe Biden? Don't forget Elizabeth Warren, Michael Bloomberg, and Amy Klobuchar. There are still a lot of undecided Democratic voters in Arizona.
I'm probably going to wait a little bit longer, just listen to all the perspectives, all the different points that they make, and then I'll make my decision later.
Arizona's presidential preference election is still a few weeks away, and that could have an impact on the number of early ballots coming in.
That's where
Political consultant Jaime Molera tells us, with so many candidates still in the race and a presidential debate coming to Phoenix March 15th, a lot of Arizona voters aren't quite ready to pick who they want to win.
I think a lot of it has to do with they just don't know the candidates. You know, they hear a little bit about Klobuchar or they hear about Buttigieg, but they don't really know who they are. But when they start coming to Arizona, they're going to get a lot more media attention. They're going to get a lot more airtime. And I think that tends to influence how people want to vote.
So far, more than 250,000 early ballots have come in statewide after being sent out last week. A number of election officials expect to go up dramatically as we get closer to Arizona's presidential preference election March 17th. Emily Kirkland is executive director for Progress Now Arizona, a grassroots group devoted to getting more Arizonans registered to vote. She says they normally push people to send in their early ballots right away, but not this year.
Well, the reality is that the list of candidates could well change between now and March 17th, which is election day in Arizona. And so my advice to folks is keep paying attention, keep thinking about what you want to see, but don't turn in your ballot just yet, because things could look pretty different by the time we get to March 17th.
You know, typically most early ballots arrive the first week they are sent out, and then at the last minute right before Election Day. The fact that we have a presidential debate here right before Election Day will mean that most people will hold off sending those early ballots in until the last minute. Reporting live to the state capitol, Jason Berry for Arizona's Family.